All right, so today we starting with why strength should matter, and we're playing a little play now game. I hope y'all get used to the fact that this is how we're gonna be presenting these videos. Anyways, um, yeah, this is my one of my favorite topics because strength don't matter, bro. I chose the Clippers because I could literally ISO with Ben Simmons on Kyrie Irving, and this nigga will magically defend me. And it's not as bad in play now as it is in what they call that shit, direct or my career, or whatever. But
My player, let's just say my
my
player.
player, it is my player. And at this point, bro, I'm not only talking to you, I'm talking to the audience too. But
Yeah.
it's not as bad as it is in my player. That nigga's not about to score. But that also goes into the fact that 2K is two different games. Gafford gonna have to show me. Come on, bro. Be for real. 2K is two different games, bro. I feel like it's optimized for online, and then it's optimized for my career, and then it's optimized for this nigga bricked, and then it's optimized for play now. And honestly, if they could just get it to work like play now, like how people move and play now, I think it would just be better. Like, look, why is Harden bodying Gafford? This is the perfect example.
I mean, Harden is a
Bro,
really
that
good
is
post
Daniel.
defender for his.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Yeah, but Daniel Gafford doesn't have any post moves though.
Yeah, but
I
bro,
understand what you're saying.
okay, but he's backing him down. He wasn't doing post moves. That's pure strength. Now the first one, okay, Harden might stay with him, right? Oh my God, I'm so happy we're playing it. It just
Wait, why you gotta pause though?
Because, bro, I gotta lock in on this point, right? So you're right. So Gafford, the first one, Harden might sit with him, right? But the second one, it comes a point where Harden's stamina needs to drop, and Gafford.
Yeah, and his shouldn't be affected as much.
Well, exactly as much. It shouldn't be affected as much, and he's gonna put him in the hole because all he has to do is back him down twice. He's under the rim and dunks. That should never be. Now Harden's not a bitch. That's why I say it should probably take one or two depending on positioning, because at that point niggas would just exploit that. You get what I'm saying? You should get enough so somebody can come and help with a defender. But it's no reason. Ain't no way they just defended that. There's no reason that Harden should be defending Gafford on 3 bumps. That's ridiculous. To the point where he just stays there with him. Like, that nigga is a center, bro. That nigga is jumping over niggas. That nigga is out rebounding niggas. He's stronger than niggas. That's his whole job is to be stronger than niggas. That's his job.
That's true.
So
I just think Harden was a bad example because he's actually the only thing he's really good at defending is post, which is funny. But
well, he fat, so I get it. But
I agree with the point that in matchups we're talking about strength, but then you brought a point which I think goes with it that isn't brought up enough, that stamina is so inconsistent in the way that it works. Like, and this ties back to something that we always talk about 2K having like good ideas, but they implement them halfway, and it's like they only care about stamina when you've been dribbling and you're trying to hit a shot.
They don't even care about it then, because niggas be dribble. Like, niggas just be dribbling and still hit. Like, that shit should slow your shot down when your stamina gets to 50%.
Definitely should. Yeah.
But
so
go ahead.
I think the problem is that it was really I think 2K24 is probably the most balanced 2K that we've had in next gen, but it also is probably going to be an anomaly. Probably never gonna have it that good again in terms of just how dynamic going to the basket was, because strength played such a big factor, and that it was the best layup game of all time. Like, layups have never been good in 2K. 24 was the only year that layups were good, and it was because of the consistency of the animations. Like, if you took off, like how you would go diagonal towards the basket, you would always get that Euro animation. You would always get, like, 9 times out of 10, you were going to get the same animation, which made slashing so good last year. But to be honest, slashing has never been as good as it was in 24. And it was because of strength and the consistency of layup animations. So, if everyone has strength, then it doesn't matter, which is the biggest problem this year, because everyone could, like, especially point guards, could get every fucking stat in the game.
Right, and that goes, right. Sorry,
No. So it's good. So being big isn't an advantage, and so it takes out a lot of play styles. Like if you want to be a Ben Simmons type of player, on 24 you could have a player with no jump shot and still dominate because you were at disadvantage, but the advantage of having all Hall of Fame finishing badges was crazy. Like people had to change their whole defense to guard it, and so obviously it's going to open up other stuff. So yeah, when physical don't matter because everyone can do everything, it just
like
it takes away
physicals
from,
need to matter,
from
bro.
the game.
Like niggas need to Harden. Niggas need to like that. You see how that just went down? That would never go down in my career because niggas.
Yeah, because everyone has crazy physicals. Everyone has high vertical, high block. They have all the the optimal stats to get stops in the cheesiest ways, but play now players don't have that.
Yeah, that's true. They gotta find some type of balance. Like that's what I should be doing over niggas in my career. What Kawhi just did. Like nigga, you're not stopping Kawhi on a 1-on-1 if you're 6'4", 5 and under. Damn near 6'7" and under. You're not stopping Kawhi, bro. Like
I think they just gotta find a way to put some of the cheesier things behind like progression reward, like like hitting a certain level. Like maybe you shouldn't be able to have a certain level of rebound and block and speed at the same time if you're like a certain level, which would, I don't know, obviously they would never execute it properly, but yeah, there's just
what do you mean?
There's really no ways.
Though? I want to hear that thought.
Like it would be cool because we talked about it in another video where like it'd be cool if like you could only hit 95 and then the cap breakers would allow you to get to 99 or allow your stats to get. But if they wanted to take it another step further, it would be cool. Like if you're a 6'2" point guard, you literally can't have a certain combination of physicals and stats because it's like it
nigga,
should be locked.
Nobody can do that at that size. So if you want to do that, it's gonna cost.
Like certain builds, you literally shouldn't be able to get them unless you hit certain milestones. It'd be pretty cool, or at least let you evolve to that point. Like let you, and there have been rumors about them originally they cap breakers, they wanted to let you break your cap past the hard cap.
That's what I thought it was.
Now on 25. Yeah, now on 25, it's like first of all, you can only go up 5. It's not like, let's say you have 10 cap breakers, you can't go up 10 on one stat, which is lame because it limits you. And then also, it doesn't let you break past your hard cap. So if they make it to where theoretically, let's say they're already saying there's going to be ways to get cap breakers than there were this year, then it would be cool because you could limit the builds, but then over the course of the year, you could really evolve your player as far as you want, to have, all the skills that you want.
Yeah, but to make the game have longevity, niggas have to be able, like, I'm not saying niggas can't, like, buy VC and all of that, but niggas have to, like, be able to, like, time should equal how much better, like, the rep system is cool, but, like, time should equal, like, how the old 2Ks were, like, nigga, if you're grinding to 99, nigga, that shit has to take some time. Like, you gotta put time into the game. I think that's a part of the problem. Like, niggas just have it handed to them. Like, niggas could play a week worth of threat games and they're 99. Like, nah, bro. Like, it needs to...
They just cracked the code, though. No one wants to grind anymore. Everyone wants to just switch.
I'm not saying it has to be like... I'm not saying it has to be... nigga, I'm not trying to grind 3 months to get to 99 either. But it should take some time, like, to get to the next attribute. Like, to get to the next overall, it should definitely take time. Like, nigga, if we should all start at 80, 85 is too high. Like, I could cook you with an 85, nigga, in play now. Half the niggas is 85. 85 is too high. Niggas should start at 75 to 80, somewhere between there. You get what I'm saying? And, like, how they had the system from 85 to 99 this year should be, like, 75 to 90. Once you hit 90, bro, that shit needs to take, like... It needs to take some time for you to get up. Because then the niggas that really is putting in time, they should be better than you. They should be getting rewarded for playing. I shouldn't not play the game and I just jump on and I can just level up really fast and I can just get as good as a nigga that's been playing. Like my player. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, all 99s are not created equal because, you go into a red game and you see all 99s, that it really doesn't mean anything. So, I don't know.
But it should. It should mean something. And I'm not saying it should mean something.
Yeah, it should. was like, so just for disclaimer, um, he didn't play any 2Ks as a my player until 2K23, so he doesn't know about like 2K17, 2K19's rep system where rep was tied to your overall.
Oh yeah, I don't know about
and
that.
I think that's pretty cool. But it came with its own problems where, yeah, basically once you hit 95, to get past 95, it took forever. Like I finished the year as a 96, I think. So it's like, yeah, it's basically impossible to hit 99.
Well, like cut that time in half.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that if as a 95 you feel like a 95.
Yeah, because if a nigga's a 99, you see a nigga coming in the rec and he a 99, or coming to pro-am and he's a 99. Nigga, if you come into the pro-am as a 94, you should be like, damn, that nigga's about to cook us. Because he has more attributes. Like, nigga, there's just niggas that are better than niggas. Like,
yeah, they got to start making people be stuck at 85, because y'all be playing like 85s. Like,
yeah, like,
it would be way more fun.
Like, for real, like, well, not stuck at 85, but like, you gotta grind out of 85, bro. Like, you're not about to just come play with the niggas that are playing and winning. There's one thing to play the game, but like playing and winning. You get what I'm saying? Like, niggas aren't just playing, they're winning too. So it's like, how are you just gonna come and play for 2 weeks and now you're a 99? Nah, I think that's a major issue with this shit, bro. But just going back to there's so many reasons why strengths should matter, bro. Like, strong handle don't work. Like, look, come defend me. Well, this is Ben Simmons. Bring Clay over here. If Clay come, I should be able to just, well, that was a bad example, but I should be able to just hit with Craig. If Clay's on Ben Simmons' hip, I'm not saying he's just gonna get moved. Clay is 6'6" or 6'7", 220. So he's not just gonna get moved. But there's gonna come a point where Ben Simmons' natural strength is gonna kick in past Klay Thompson, and I'm gonna lay up over him, or at least get a better, like, the stats are gonna equal like a better coverage. Like that, like just now, like that nigga Patty Mills cannot guard Spencer Dinwiddie in the paint. Like, there's no reason that a nigga isn't just elevating over him, is basically what I'm saying. You get me?
Yeah, so I think pretty much under the rim, Play Now has it right.
Yes.
Basically, if you're
not
taller than a player,
not 100%,
not 100%, but if you're taller than a player and they're out of position, you're pretty much gonna make it every time as a layup. If you're pretty close in height and I jump right when you go for the layup, miss most times, which I agree with.
Say that again.
But I think the problem comes with trying to get to the basket.
If you jump, you said with height. You said with height. If you jump, what?
Like if you have like Patty Mills, Dinwiddie, like if I went for a layup and you perfectly timed your jump right when I went for it, I would miss.
Yeah,
like right there, you played better defense. Yeah, that's how. But obviously, like let's say I had Spencer Dinwiddie under the basket with Ben Simmons, there should be no scenario where he goes for a layup and he doesn't make it unless I just hack you. Which,
right,
in Play Now,
scenario, but it should definitely be harder.
9 times out of 10, I shouldn't be able to stop you from making the layup, or it should be a foul, or it should be an and one.
Oh my God, I can't wait till we get into. Damn, that's crazy.
The problem is that in my player, no matter how short you are, because everyone can have strength. If you just put your hands up, you can make people miss. But the main problem is that there was no layup timing this year, and so layup timing does fix a lot of those issues. Like, because with no layup timing, you'll miss shots you're supposed to make, and you'll make shots you're supposed to miss. So I think forcing everyone to use the layup meter this year will definitely improve defense overall, and also will help offense, because the players who are skilled at attacking the basket
are gonna cook you. Are gonna cook. I'm gonna cook, Nick. That's what I did in 24. I would cook. I had for just hindsight, I had a player with no dunking, and I averaged 19. Because if I'm faster than you and I can time my layup, which is supposed to be timed, like, and you mistime your jump, I'm gonna cook you every single time. There's not one time I'm not gonna cook you, because it's PvP. Like, there should be no AI helping in PvP, nigga. If you're mistiming,
which there is
exactly. If you're mistiming something, I'm gonna cook you, bro. You gotta time it. Like, it needs to be timer versus timer, not AI timer versus player. Like, that shit is the dumbest concept ever. And I understand that like okay, so going back to what you said earlier about it being the first time that we've had next gen, I feel like it's not because we had next gen at 14 and then we had next gen at 21 and I feel like 25 has been next gen as well because they just added the pro play shit which is they're trying to implement AI. Obviously it worked in a lot of areas and it didn't work in some areas, and I feel like that's why a lot of things are lacking because I just don't think that I don't think people even talk about it for them to know because they said they're taking community um they're taking notes from the community and taking points from the community or whatever they saying, but y'all say they say that every year. But I think when you implement a whole new system, like there's things that are gonna lack. I think they tried to focus on offense more than they tried to focus on defense, because defense is not like people want to score, but now that even in real life the NBA is coming back to like a defensive mindset, I think now it has to reflect in the game if it's a simulation. So that nigga has a burner. You're tripping.
The problem is they've always offense will always be more dominant, and they'll always have to give you more leeway because in 2K once you learn how the defense works, it's very hard to score if they made it actually realistic because the
It
way
should be
stealing
hard
works
to
in
score.
2K.
It should be hard to score, bro. Because that's
Yeah,
what.
but it would be like impossible to score. It would be like how 25 was when it first came out, where the stealing was just crazy and you basically couldn't pass. Like you
Yeah,
had to do everything
right. But it
ISO.
was a whole new system, so niggas are going from bro. Go try to play 24 right now. Your mind is not even. You're gonna still be thinking linearly and not in omnidirection. So I don't agree with that because obviously the steals niggas don't even know how to move yet. So the steals are gonna reflect that. You get what I'm saying? But once damn
Yeah,
Harden, that's crazy. But once niggas realize, oh, like, okay, this is a completely different game. I can't throw in the lane like that. I can't like yes, it was mud, but it's a new system. So it's like, oh, I can't go in the lane like that. Oh, if I do that, that a nigga can time that. Oh, we're playing college basketball. Niggas is cornerbacks on the court. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of improvements that they have to make with just niggas jumping in lanes. Like, it just has to get more realistic. But that's why I'm saying that it does have to get more realistic because it's an arcade game right now, bro. And that's why a lot of that shit was happening because they're not focusing on defense. So when you don't focus on defense, you have a big like operating system flaw that happens with players with the steal system. That's why niggas was like, yo, nigga, I used to average like 10 steals a game. You couldn't even dribble up the court when this shit first came out. You get what I'm saying? It
yeah.
took them like 5 updates just to get it to a point where it was playable. And that's what niggas got to understand. Like, it's a completely. That's why I don't really give them too much shit because it, like, right there, bro. In what world is AD not dunking over him? Just before we get back to the point, in what world? Because I want y'all to know we're playing this and talking in real time. In what point is AD not dunking over him or laying up over Bogdanovich? Like you said, I should have to literally, intentionally foul that nigga to stop him. But
Yeah, I went for a contact dunk right there, but it didn't. I mean, yeah, I guess the thing happened right there because he saw what was about to happen. So I guess the computer fouled me. But most times, yeah, there's dumb shit that happens.
But
I like I said, I feel like the play now is cool. It's more so just entertainment in the back, but actually, like play now works closer to how, like, a lot closer and way more cohesive compared to play now. Because like you were saying, like, I mean, compared to my player, because my player is a whole different game.
It's a whole different game. Yes.
It's like the comparison between like Warzone and multiplayer on Black Ops or whatever. Like, it just functionally is a whole different game that you're playing. So,
and that's why I said I can't really give them shit too much because we play now. A lot of niggas don't play now.
They don't play now, so they think that the game sucks. The game doesn't actually suck.
Exactly, and that's why I'm saying
the game is actually fire. It's just people break the game to the point where it becomes unfun.
That's crazy that he ain't make that. But yeah, exactly. It's the game is not bad. Like, we know that. That's why we're even probably willing to buy it again because we know that. All right, bro. Like,
yeah, we play with each other. We play now, And that, I mean, that's a whole other conversation, but we play games as they're intended to play, which is with your friends and family, like actually with each other, you know, like there's actually play now at the crib, 2 controllers on one is the most fun way to play 2K, especially if you're both like at a relative skill level.
Mm-hmm.
So
Listen.
that's a whole other conversation, but yeah, I that is a great point. I think that a lot of the reason why people hate on 2K is because 95% of the community doesn't even touch play now.
They don't touch
or they
it.
don't even or they don't even play the offline part of the game, you know, because we really play now like in a LAN party at the crib, you know?
Right.
So
they're not even gonna ever get like that full
they don't get
optimized
exposed
version.
to that experience.
Yeah, exactly. So it's like, bro, well, of course you're gonna hate the shit because you're not playing the shit the way that it's intended to be played. Like
that it was supposed to be. Yeah, exactly. So I think, yeah, that's probably, we could probably like bookmark this idea and come back to that too, because like I don't know if they honestly, I think they build the game from the ground up solely from the play now perspective, and then they just
add
put
shit.
the my player shit in the game,
Yes.
and they don't care how it's gonna interact with the engine. They're just like, okay, it works with this shit, so obviously it's gonna work with that. But I think they just got to make a whole other set of sliders, or I don't know, or
no. Continue with that because I feel like damn Kawhi. I feel
because it's the same
way.
way. Like a lot of people are complaining that Warzone needs to separate entirely from Call of Duty as a all-in-one package and just be a whole separate engine, so that there won't be so much inconsistency with the year-to-year, you know, because every year it's a new COD. So in that same way, like if they just had a My Player that was free, which is what they should do, because it's crazy that you have to pay $100 for a game and you don't even get to use a player yet. So if they came out with a just My Player, NBA 2K My Player, and it was free download, I'm literally giving them free business ideas right now. They would get even more people playing the game, and probably even more people spending money.
You get to try it first.
You get to try it, even if you're on a 50 overall, you get to experience it. But it would be cool because it really is just 2 completely different experiences. Like you cannot compare them. So I think that's something else maybe we could talk about at another time, because that shit, it really needs to be talked about. Like it's just a whole different game, and I really truly think that they just fucking make the game. They make the game through the lens of 5-on-5 NBA basketball, like, you know, real NBA players, and they are just like, okay, now we're gonna put out the My Player part of the game, and they just let the chips fall. They don't even test that shit.
Also, y'all, disclaimer: we're using like 40% output right now. Like the game would never be 35 to 39 in the third quarter. But yeah, continue.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it though. Yeah, I just feel they really might have to separate the experiences.
All right, cool. So let me just stop it there.